what we need to do now is cut out the zipper pocket pieces. This is going to be pretty tricky doing it with the scraps of your Hobo bag. The tote bag is a lot easier because you have a good chunk of scraps left and it's nice and square and even. So for the Hobo bag, you are left with two pieces that look like this, and this is what we need to get. We need to get our zipper pocket pieces out of these pieces. So it's gonna look like this first, and then I've opened it up, and then we want to always start with a fold against our body whenever we do rotary cutting. So fold against our body at the bottom of the mat, and then just like everything we've done before, I know it's kind of a weird shape of a scrap, we still want to start how we always start. So we start with the fold down here, and then I just want to square off that right side. So notice that it's not going to be even all the way up here. I just want to square off just a teeny little bit. But I don't want to do too much because then we won't get the width that we need. So that's okay that that's not even all the way up. I just want to square off a little bit here. So I'm just lining up with the fold on the bottom. We're not counting or measuring anything just yet. And then go ahead and make that cut. Okay, and then I'm going to turn the mat, leaving the ruler in place all the way around. And now if you look in the book, the measurements, we have a 2.5 by 9, a 7 by 9, and a 9 by 9. So the number that they all have in common is 9. So it'd probably be easiest if I just cut myself a 9-inch strip to start, and then I can do the other measurements. So I'm going to cut a 9-inch strip. The ruler, when we set that on top, the ruler is only 6. So anytime it's a number greater than 6, we turn it horizontal and set it back down. So now I've got the 1 here, and I can just slide my ruler over to the 9, or you can count 9 inches. And I'm going to start with where I had squared off on the left-hand side. Again, down here, it doesn't look the greatest because it wasn't an even piece. But I've got my 1 here and the 9 here. And so I'm just going to start cutting. So I start, and then I'm going to keep my hand in place. I'm going to move the ruler up with my left hand. Make sure that's still on 9. Cut a little bit more, and then continue all the way up. Make sure that it is lined up on the 9 and cut, and then get rid of the scrap. So now we want to open this up and turn it sideways. Now we need to get rid of this curved edge. So you need to find the spot where it is, where it's 9 here, and then you can tell it starts getting a little bit off. So I have 9 from here to here. So that's where I'm gonna get rid of that curved edge. So then I know it's 9 from here to here. So I have that lined up on the line, cut that off, and now we have 9 from here to here. So now we turn the ruler, and now we can start with our measurements. So the first one is 2.5, so 1, 2.5. So line that up. Make that cut. The second number is 7. So the ruler is 6. Anytime we have a number greater than 6, we turn the ruler. And so we're going to cut our 7. Oops. Bring it up. Cut. And so this piece here is not, it doesn't reach our 9. It's not even close. So then for the third piece, our 9 by 9, you're going to grab your other scrap and start all over. Square it off, cut a 9-inch strip, and then do the 9 again. So then you can get all of your 3 pieces. If for some reason you can't get 9, you can change it to 8, but then you would have to adjust these pieces here as well.